We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of The Other Worlds. Today we're going to finally speak with Dr. Phineas. Last time we learned about aliens from the Sublight CEO. He's not the CEO, one of the most valued employees, for example, for now. Call her down. What do we have here? Nothing. Nah, nothing. Nothing really interesting in that. Go! Talk with Phineas on his space lab. Whee! Okay, obey a lot of speed. What do I say? Go and...
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages.
Oh
Can
no.
you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
Oh Ada, you're so kinky. Go to Phineas' lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Good. Go with alien parrot. Mr. Phineas, I'm coming to talk to you. Ow. Hello.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Ooh. Just tell me what to do.
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Nice.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Find Carmen Imagawa, steal chemicals, got it.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Well, thank you. Does he have some robotic automatons that help him? Oh, his ship is still in decaying condition. Let's go
Some
and
crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
who they might be.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me, just so. Hips square, lean forward a little. It's just equipment, You're just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Nice.
Hey, Cap.
Oh. No, farewell.
Yeah,
Hello.
so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen will be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Yep, break time's over. Let's go.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. Welcome back, Captain.
No problem,
How
Ada.
can I be of assistance?
Nothing.
I'll be here.
Yes, you will. Let's go. Sense of threat too? Oh, it turns out it is.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. I
Okay.
understand we have decided to
I've done
continue
plenty of
supporting the
smuggle
outlaw
runs, but
scientist,
this thing
Dr.
with
Phineas
chemicals
Wells.
is bold.
Oh, let's talk with Ellie.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Ooh, what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Oh, funny, you don't strike me as a type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And you just want to catch up with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. I don't see why we can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
No. You have something to say about chasing down the limit to Starfleet?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Tina is trying to do good on the colony and I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one. Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. And nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause.
Oh.
Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Oh. Tyson goes down, we all do.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm not going to become some corporate like
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Yeah, thanks for advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
No, never mind. Go to Byzantium. Let's take Alien Parvati, why not? Hey, hello, and where's Dr. Eric? There's Vida. Venus. Imagawa.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
You have information for me.
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Hmm. There must be a place where he's someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can you get into the Minster estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, they say something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty... That's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yes.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Looks like I've got work to do. As first, let's meet Miss Alice Parks. Ooh, open up. And where do I go? From here. Okay, on. Field. Well. Okay. If they call it Golden City, but go here? Maybe? Yes. There's a lot of rust in this Golden City. Oh, this looks much better.
Something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Okay. There's a lot of...
Yeah,
Want to be famous?
Why not?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
No, I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Oh, thank you. And stranger?
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy group. Watch out for hour 3.
Let's go.
I'm afraid I can't come down.
Here?
I'm on
Maybe.
my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What are you worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down, tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
Okay. I could look for your sprats.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Oh well. First, how they get there? Oh. Okay, give me. Sell all my junk. Some of this. Ooh. No. No. Maybe. Please.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of House.
Ooh, nice. Wonder what that is.
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive
Sure, they look fancy. There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Oh my god. You're so rich.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Yes, fancy place.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing, polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Hmm. Ha. Well, if we've saved towns and restored property, thief, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Don't treat it like this. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Oh, I like what this is. Lizzie said it.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
But
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
why do you get the feeling you were about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Listen quietly.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Listen quiet.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Why not?
The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
I've had enough. Let's go, Illy.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
Oh,
Can we talk?
sure we need to.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about this? It's payback time and I'm collecting the interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up, you're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Work through it on your own time. I would just want to know what you're doing next. It's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
I think there is a lesson here, Ellie.
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in for a big talk.
You can learn something from it. It's up to you to determine what it is.
Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Oh, let's go and let's do this.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill, I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
My dear.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
The dissidents actually took over the rest because it was.
Let's go. How do we get inside? Oh, it's here. Examine. Back.
Guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Oh yes, I know it is going. But right now, let's go. Save the sprats. That's fine, and you'll miss. Okay, let's go. Doctor Bertrand. Well, doesn't look so good. This model,
Take
this.
real good care of your pistol, Dr. Finhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Let's go inside.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
Oh yes. Your folks. Where is this doctor? This is sealed. What? That? No. Another door. What do I do? Where do I go? So many questions. Yes. Let's do, oh, here. Maybe here. That's sealed. Some. Oh, yes. We have a computer around here. Locked. Continue. New. Other access. Unseal. Okay. Go inside. But before we go to the secret laboratory, we can end today's episode. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye.